All right, welcome to the Daily Dirt with Dustin Diggs. We're here with Shane Foster.
Hey.
JB Buchanan's here as well as his buddy Brandon. St. Louis up-and-coming comedians here. JB is going to be doing STL Live with us this fall, so it's exciting. We did a writers meeting. You had some funny ideas we were just talking about before the podcast. Just give them a little spoiler of what the idea is on that one skit.
You know, we got a couple ideas, man. Little stuff I've been sitting on, and it's kind of good to give it a group of people that we can bring these things together. At Artists United. But one of my favorite skits, is to talk about white women and and their tears. It's a skit. It's a skit about y'all remember the commercial? What is it? Frank's Red Hots. Frank Red Hots hot sauce, and what you say? Like the grandma bumps in there. Oh, I put that shit on everything. And that's what I want to do. I want to bottle up white women's tears, man, and be able to fix all my problems magically. Just sprinkle it on there with a little bit of those tears, man, and get it going. All my problems would be something. Man, I lost like a phone in 2006. Put some white women's tears. They'll find it for me, dog. It's like a missing white woman at that point. It's great.
So if you get pulled over, you have some of those tears in a jar.
Just sprinkle them on everything. It's like pixie dust. You know what I'm saying? It fixes it all. I think pixie dust does. In every movie I've seen, evidence shows pixie dust fixes all type of shit.
I'm gonna say this: the only thing white women's tears won't fix is if your wife catch you cheating.
Oh,
she don't give a damn about them white women's tears.
She'll beat that white woman ass. I'm sorry, my wife is tough. I ain't gonna front you. I'm scared of her. She's great.
Give a damn.
I don't want no beef with that at all.
Yeah, it seems like women, especially good-looking women, can get out of a lot of things, and us ugly guys can't get out of.
Yeah, they don't like ugly men tears.
Nobody
cares.
It doesn't work. It's like drinking, you got all type of juice, pomegranate juice, pineapple juice. This man there was onion juice. Would you drink it? That's what man tears are, onion juice. No one wants that.
Right.
No one wants it.
I feel like if I got pulled over and I tried to cry to get out of it, you'd write me another ticket on top, just for being an inconvenience.
You violated man code, boy.
I think the only thing men's tears are good for is making women stronger. I think women get stronger the more they make a man cry.
You know what?
They
you might be right.
Succubus,
ain't that
what yeah. The more they make a man cry, the power they get.
Power.
He's like, man, you just cried during Titanic. She's never gonna let that go.
No.
Oh no.
I ain't gonna lie. I admit that. JB, man, my big ass. I cry in movies. They just make me feel good sometimes.
What's the last movie you cried at?
The last one. Damn, I can't think of it. I don't. I'll tell you some I have cried at. Man, y'all ever seen that movie Lucas before? See, y'all should remember Lucas. Remember Lucas is from the 80s with Corey
Feldman. Yes.
And
I did cry at the end.
And remember when he got crushed by the whole football team because he was out there and they didn't want him there. And then when he came back to school, he was a geek, man. He was whooping his ass the whole movie. You know what I'm saying? Just beating his ass. But when he came back to school, Charlie Sheen was there, and they was in the hallway. And he walked down the hallway, and they had a varsity jacket for him, man. They gave him a slow clap.
Oh, the slow clap.
The slow clap. It got me. I cried, bro, because he had been getting his ass whooped the whole movie, man. He's a punk, man.
Time out. So there was a movie where a white guy was getting bullied, and he didn't shoot up to school?
This was back in the 80s.
This was in the 80s.
Pre-Columbine.
Damn, you're right, man. He's right there with
that. Would be a different ending for me.
That turns to Red Dawn. That's funny.
What's a movie that made you cry?
I gotta say real quick. Maybe Quentin Tarantino will do one of those where he rewrites history. Does his version of it.
But his definitely Lucas says nigga 20 times though. I guarantee. I guarantee.
Oh, man. A movie that made me cry. I gotta think about that. The last movie that made me cry.
Rudy gets me every time.
Rudy,
that's one.
Rudy
that's one.
Yeah.
That's one. That little bitty dude, man.
Yeah. I don't know. I watch a lot of really not popular indie movies. So I think the last one that comes to mind when I think of movies that got me close was close to tears was The Necessary Death of Charlie Countryman.
Okay.
It's got not Charlie Sheen, Shia LaBeouf in it.
Okay.
And I don't know. Just like it hits a pivotal point where it gets real sad. Like this mean guy's taking off with his gal, and he's like, man, this fucking sucks. Damn. And then like a switch flips, and he's like, yeah, fuck that. I'm going to go after her. I'm like,
I can't lie. I did cry when Iron Man died.
No, that was a tough one.
Yeah, I got a little tear.
I got a little tear.
Yeah, that one hit.
Yeah.
No, but that's not the part where I cried, though. I cried at the beginning of the movie because the movie starts off with his mom dying, and she's like on life support. So he's like sitting there in the room, and he's like freaking out, and they're like, hey, it's time, you know?
That's even Stevens Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, even Stevens,
wow.
yeah. And so like he takes some pain pills, and like they take her off life support, and he starts like hallucinating like her soul leaving her body, and he's just freaking out, and he leaves the hotel, or not the hotel, hospital room. It's a hospital, and he just starts like kind of crying in the hallway. Damn. So yeah, that one got me crying a little bit.
It's not a movie, it's a show. It's called Power. When Ghost dies at the end of Power, that fucked me up.
Oh yeah, with that one, yeah.
Doesn't 50 Cent produce that show?
Yeah. It kind of messed me up because I was cheering for him the entire like saga. Or whatever.
Ain't he kind of like the bad guy though?
He's not.
Like he do some fucked up shit in there.
He really doesn't though.
There's no good guys in that show.
No, he is the good guy.
I don't know, man.
A wise man once said.
Now I gotta watch you. I don't know if I can trust
listen,
you.
Listen. I'm gonna break this down for you. A wise man once said, "You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain."
I think that was Sean Connery.
No.
Oh, okay.
It's Christian Bale.
Harvey Dent.
Harvey Dent. The guy,
Surely is.
But yeah, man, that's what happened, man. This guy made it out the hood, selling drugs, made it to the pinnacle of success in his field, and then a black woman tore him down.
That's cold game. I mean, I am not co-signing. That was Brandon.
Every episode,
that's cold
she
game.
found another way to tear him down. And then when he found love with another woman, she had her killed.
She had her killed.
Okay.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
It is. It's crazy.
That's messed up.
I don't know, man.
She just wanted to see him cry so she can get stronger.
It sound like everybody need to die on that.
She probably made him watch Titanic too.
That was another case of a woman just keeping you down.
Yeah,
it was.
He drowned, you know what I'm saying? Literally, he kept him down.
Do you guys have any funny stories with some crazy women you've dated? You said you're married, JB.
Yep, I'm married, man. This will be my 9th anniversary, October 18th, man.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate it. Yep, 9 years. I do, man. I got one crazy story. I've made sure in my life that I stayed away from crazy bitches. I'm just gonna be real.
Yep.
I'm not lying. I learned a lot through my homeboys and my brothers and shit. Like the shit they went through, I tried not to, but one, it was hard because she bought me some Jordans like within 2 weeks of knowing her.
Oh,
you know
that's a red flag.
So like, but they were really nice. You know? Like at the end of the day, these J's was hard. But nah, man, I met her. And we were just cool, just kicking it. That's really it. We just kicked it. We were really just like having fun, coming through, smoke, you know, and do what, you know, grown people do. I was about 21. But what happened was we stopped communicating for a little minute. Around my birthday, me and my best friend, my cousin, we actually got an apartment together. So weekend on my apartment, you know, I had a little get together, I had a friend over. I ain't even have a mattress, cuz.
Oh wow!
But I had some pussy over that day.
Carpet burn.
I had the air mattress up and stuff. We went in my little. I barely had furniture, and so we did whatever that weekend. I forgot to throw the condom paper away, and old girl calls me to come over. So she comes over. We go back to my pallet. You know, go back to my pallet. And as we were like talking and, you know, leaning up on each other, she found the paper. And like she kind of go ballistic. She said, I should punch a hole in this wall. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I told you I just moved in there. The first thing that comes to my mind is I don't want to lose my fucking deposit. I've only been here a week.
I don't even have a bed yet.
You know what I'm saying? I'm on a pallet. and like, I said, hey, you ain't finna do all that. She said, nah, you gonna disrespect me. I said, how am I disrespecting you? We're not even together. Like, seriously, I said, we're not together. So how you gonna have this girl over here, blah, blah. I said, you know what? you might well just go ahead and go. I just think you go ahead and go. Wow. So I get up and I go like towards like how my room was. I was like towards the back of the apartment by the bathroom. We come out, go to the hallway, go right to the living room. The living room's there, the kitchen's there, and like we're like right in the middle. So I said, go. I said, you gotta go. She said, I don't want to go. So y'all, like she didn't want to leave, so I took her arm and I grabbed the door and I pushed her out. And as I pushed her out, dog, she reached in and slapped the hell out of me. Boom. Oh, wow. And then she come back in. And I said, I told you to leave. Listen, no lie. She commando rolled under my leg. Listen to me. In every way, I mean commando roll. She commando rolled under my legs, went to my kitchen and grabbed a fucking knife.
She's been training for this moment her whole life.
I swear to God, Northside Olympics. and like, bruh, she grabbed the knife. I'm not gonna lie, in all seriousness, it was stupid of me for what I did next. Like, she really could have stabbed the hell out of me if she wanted to. Right. But I was so mad, I just reached for her. I said, give me that goddamn knife. And I just took it and threw it and grabbed it and threw her outside and closed the door. Dog, she sat on my parking lot for 30 minutes. And I'm like, why are you still? So I called her. I said, why are you still here? She said, I'm calling the police. Y'all, this was what I knew that as a man, Brandon, man, listen, you.
Shane, yeah.
Shane, I'm sorry.
Yep.
God, you have power out here, y'all. I said, why the fuck are you gonna call the police at my house? I said, I live here. She said, I'm calling the police. And so I had just smoked a lot of weed. I'm not gonna lie, I always smoked weed. So the apartment smelled like weed, all this crazy stuff. So I'm nervous at that. We in North County. I was in those apartments right there off of Lucas and Hunt Village. Right there at Lucas and Hunt. Lucas and Hunt and 70. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh man, the police, they gonna lock me up over here. Dog, she called the police, she left. I look outside and I see the police come. And it was one of those apartments where there's multiple units inside of one unit and you have to have a key to get in the main unit. Oh. So the police just can't walk in. I have to go out to let them in. Yeah. So I said, fuck that. I go out and greet him. And he said, I say, yeah, man, I think you're here for me. He said, nah, a woman called. I said, yeah, that was for me. You know, he said, what you mean? I said, man, I told him. I said, man, she came over here, saw some other girl stuff and got upset. And I told her to leave and she called the police. He said, do she live here? I said, no, sir. She just was visiting. He said, oh, man, don't even worry about it. She come back, just call us. I felt power. You know what I'm saying? I felt power. And I had white women tears with no tears that day. It worked out for me. It really worked out. It's a callback. I appreciate that. Story was long. I apologize.
No, that was a great story. Maybe you start crying. It was so funny.
Hey, JB, you want to know how I know you survived the pandemic?
What's that, bro?
Because you lived in the Lucas Village.
Hey, man, you ain't lying. But, you know, we had a good building. We had a lot of old people in our building, bro. Like, we was kind of the youngest people there. And we know they had way before weed was legal in that month or anything. And I know they smelled weed with us.
Imagine thinking cool. like what was going through her mind? Like, what were they gonna do? Like, hello, this guy kicked me out of his house.
Like, I'm sitting there really thinking, like, why did you really? But I'm gonna tell y'all some real stuff. She had an uncle that worked for city police.
Oh boy.
So it was a little bit of a paranoid for me with that because I didn't know what, even though I'm in, at that point, that's a county. I think that's St. Louis County at that time too. I'm like, that's St. Louis County, but it's just still, man, I don't trust that, man. It was scary, but hey, it worked out, bro.
Have you seen her since?
Never. I actually, on some real stuff, I don't even think I remember how she looked if she walked past me right now. I don't even think I remember.
That's not good. What if she has a knife? She's come back for revenge.
Man, she gonna commando roll. I'm fat enough to like.
She went to the military.
Off some of the stab.
She went back to the Navy SEALs.
With no telling.
Was she hot?
I plead the fifth.
Okay. No. Could I commando roll between her legs?
Yeah, you wouldn't like. I ain't on front.
Ain't no bad bitches doing that. They'd have just left.
Nah, bro, shit. I know you understand. Giving them too much power. Dick is powerful because you got it. You gotta understand. You have it. No, so it's like she. True. I don't. And I don't have a track record of fucking with ugly chicks. I just want to throw that out. I don't have that on my jacket.
That's a good record to have.
Like, they've been either like average or better, at least. No, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just being honest. Like, I don't.
We can't say that for all our homeboys. Some of our homeboys be talking to some busted ass bitches.
You know, dudes just don't care, man.
They don't. I want men to start loving themselves more.
Yeah, well, sometimes when you get out of a long relationship, you got to start at the gutter, and then you kind of got to work your way out.
I can't hate that. That's a good thing. Yeah. Now that is true, man. You got to start where you can, strike while the iron's hot. But
you just can't stay there.
Yeah.
Self-esteem, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
Brand, you got any stories? You got one that comes to mind?
Stories about crazy women?
Any crazy women across your path?
Okay, so
he's in a fraternity. He has to have some.
I'm not going to tell those yet. Okay, I'm not going to tell those stories. But I took this chick to Memphis.
Oh God!
I was like, yo, man, I'm gonna be on my grown man ish. I'm gonna take her on a trip, right? I planned everything. I get the hotel and everything. I took off early from work, but I ended up like getting sick the day before, so I'm like not feeling my best, and I had this allergic reaction. So I'm tripping like the whole night before we take this road trip, and I'm just scratching stuff, and I'm like breaking out in like this rash. So the next morning she comes over, and I'm like lethargic or whatever. I didn't get any good sleep, but I'm like, fuck it, everything's paid for. We're going. We get to Memphis, and I'm exhausted, but I'm like, no, we gotta do something. I take her to dinner. We have a good time. And I'm like, yo, I just want to kind of just close my eyes for a minute.
This sounds like some high class tricking, man.
She was my girlfriend.
Oh well, okay. You didn't say, you said some girls. I had to make sure. Okay. That's good.
Okay. Because I don't want to reference her. So I want to go to sleep, right? And she's upset because we're not on Beale Street. We not lit. We not turned up. And she's like, well, me and my friends, when we come down here, we do this, we do that. And I'm like, I get it. And I would love to do those things with you. But right now, I'm not going to be any good to us. So I ain't going to sleep. I sleep the rest of the night, and she's pissed, right?
Was this the first night you got there?
First night. But we still got a weekend, though, right? So it's like, we didn't lose too much. Beale Street hasn't changed since then.
What day did you guys show up?
Friday. So we still got Saturday.
Friday night.
Yeah. We still got Saturday and Saturday night, and then we can leave Sunday.
Sunday morning.
So she's upset, but I'm like, I get up the next morning, I'm finna go take us, to brunch and all this kind of stuff. And she's still upset. But instead of her talking to me, she tries to like text either her friend or somebody. She accidentally sends the message to me, and I read it. And she's basically like, I'm not having a good time. I'm never going anywhere with him. Blah, blah, blah. She was just talking bad because I'm not feeling my best, right?
Right.
She kicked me in my dick. She kicked me right in the dick. I got pissed. And now typically a guy's supposed to like show some reserve and, handle it with some decorum. Not me. I cursed
commando rolled under.
The curse words commando rolled out my mouth. Oh man, I went in on her, right? Then I take her back to the hotel, right? Because she's thinking we finna go home. She doesn't care. She wants to go home. She's mad. I drop her off and I just take off and I just leave her in Memphis.
Whoa.
Oh shit.
Whoa.
I thought that's more of a crazy dude story. You left her, dog.
I did.
That's cold game.
So look, I didn't leave Memphis technically.
I don't even love these hoes, but that's cold game.
I didn't leave Memphis. I went to Cordova. If you know anything about Tennessee, it's really not far. So I went over to I went to Cordova to go kick it with some of my partners out there, clear my head. And when I come back, she's upset. She didn't had to eat like some goddamn delivery pizza and shit. I had barbecue. I ended up having a great Saturday.
That's cool. That's cool. Now that's
I got some weed. I got some drink.
That's some makeup.
Got to slap on some ass and shit. It was a great fucking Saturday for me. And then I had to go back and like deal with her. Right. So I say that story to say, fuck you, bitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you know who you are.
Yeah,
you watching this show.
Did you end up taking her home though?
I did.
Okay, well that's good. So
I did take
makes
her home.
Okay.
Because I'm actually a good guy.
Right.
She should have caught the beggar bus.
The victor tells the story how he chooses. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, that was word for word.
This is my dog.
That was word for word.
I'm just glad you recovered with that because the barbecue is what matters to me.
Oh no, it was so good.
And really, honest, only thing that matters. You go to Tennessee or anywhere near Memphis, you better get some barbecue.
Oh no, yeah, and it was amazing. Oh man, great barbecue.
Yeah, my story is I met this girl at the gym. This was obviously, folks, a long time ago.
Yeah,
I went to the gym and. we started going to the hotel room or whatever because I was living with my brother at the time, and we had sex, and right after we had sex, she said she sees demons, and I was like, well, why didn't you tell me this like 5 minutes ago? You know, like, why did you have to, you know? So that was my crazy. It was like, so when she said that, I was like thinking like my exit strategy, like how the fuck am I going to get out of this?
You got to go. Where was you at her house?
We were at just a hotel.
Oh, that's
even
worse.
Yeah.
Was it in your name?
It was in my name.
Oh.
Yeah.
Had you paid already?
I did. Yeah, I did.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I was like, how the fuck do I get out of this? And then, you know, it's like, why would you wait to tell me that right after?
Oh, man. I just look at that in my younger days. I would hear these stories and all I think about is y'all got to start loving these hoes, man.
Yeah.
You guys got to.
So
like,
let me ask you this.
Yeah.
For the chick that sees demons, if you had to rate her 1 to 5, what would you rate her?
Demon
just on looks?
Like,
Yeah, just looks, because nothing else matters.
Like a 4. 4.
What? Okay.
She was at the gym for a long time before I was.
Yeah.
she was a 4?
Okay.
You pay for a hotel for a 4?
I do 1 to 10. It was an 8. It was an 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
I fuck with that. I fuck with that. Hey.
Wait, how do we go from a 4 to an 8? What happened?
Because when you it's like the same equivalency. So you know if it was 10,
Well, are we
it'd
just
have been
talking
8.
about hot?
Yeah, just
She's an 8 on hotness.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there's a hot and crazy scale. You know, if she's so hot,
most times crazy is attached to a cute chick.
Yeah.
I was going above my league. Let's just say that.
Okay.
I was going above my batting average was high that day. But
So
She wanted you to be her Ghostbuster.
well, then, when she said that, I was like, wait. I was like, I got figured out. I'm like, you don't see the demons right now, do you? I was like, yeah.
she goes, "Oh, I got slimed."
That's a different story.
Oh man, that's funny.
So demon chick.
Yeah.
Demon means so many different things
Right.
now in 2021.
Yeah,
say that.
it was like ghost. She said she sees black smoke. It was black because I asked her. I was like, "Well, what do they look like?"
I watched enough Supernatural to know that she really was seeing demons because they say they see the black smoke and smell sulfur. That's what Sam
Yeah,
and
she
Dean
did
see that
say
all
she
the time.
Yeah, she did say something.
Did you ever like come to the apartment and find her pouring salt on the floor?
Yeah.
No, she still lived at home with her parents. I never met her parents. I never went that far.
Did she have a black muscle car?
No, she had like a little car. Like it was a little small.
So
like
she was
a
more
Geo
so
Metro.
craft than like
Okay,
exorcism.
the craft. I ain't
Maybe,
seen that in a
maybe.
minute.
I mean, she didn't look like
She was a
gothic.
goth. Okay.
She didn't look gothic at all. She was
Okay.
she was actually grown up Baptist.
Well, that's enough.
Yeah,
That's enough.
So
That's cool.
So did you smash?
yeah, well, yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
but then
So you made her see demons. Is what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
Maybe I was that
I
good.
ain't
Yeah, I
never
know.
heard
The
nobody
power
say
of
that.
Christ compels you.
I mean, I didn't exit right away. I mean, I gave it a couple more weeks, but like, I knew it wasn't forever when she said that. I was like,
Oh no,
He goes,
she.
"Demons be good."
Oh God!
I mean,
all right.
you know.
Sent that pussy to hell.
Right. But no, after a couple weeks after, I was like, definitely not taking this one home. I'm definitely gonna, there's certain limits I put onto the relationship.
She was gonna. You probably had your long hair back then too, didn't you?
I had a little long hair, yeah.
Yeah, man. She probably took a lock of your shit and put it in the freezer, and rubbed some icy hot on it or some shit, and tell me what would have happened, man. You would have walked on. Why my dick burning?
Because she's sucking the hair. That's what's up. Hey, man, I got a lot of respect for you, man, because you saw it through, my boy.
That's
I
true.
did. I mean, it's
true.
I indulged like for next month or whatever.
Yeah,
But I knew I set my limits. So you probably meet a girl, right? That you're like, there's red flags, but you probably still indulge. But like, there's limits.
Invested.
Like, I'm not going to bring this to my buddy here. I'm not going to bring this to my mom and dad. Like,
Well, I might share her. I might pass her to the bros, but that's about it. She doesn't meet the family.
Right, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, because you never know what another dude into. I'm not gonna judge your kink. You
Not
know
at
what
all.
I'm saying?
Not at all.
Yeah.
Might be his thing. Who knows?
My friends aren't real religious anyway.
yeah. Have you ever had a girl that you dated and then your buddy dated after you did?
That's weird.
I've never dated. See,
I was gonna say dated. No, operative word.
Yeah, dated.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, like I wouldn't say I dated, but I have introduced myself to her after my friend man said, "Hey man, she's a great friend." So we in 2021. We gotta say this correctly. I'd be like, he was like, "Hey JB, she's dope. You may want to talk to her." Yeah. And I'd be like, "Wow, I think I will. What would you say?" Great time. And that normally works that way. That's how that would go. That's what I'm saying.
But this is said with mutual respect and consent.
Right.
That's true. That's very true. Very true.
I've had friends, and then they've had friends, and maybe we can be friends kind of situation. Mm-hmm. You know, like we've done group hangouts and
mutual friend connections.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And things happen, certain
like
beverages.
Maybe your friends can hang with my friends.
Yeah.
And we can be friends every weekend. Ain't that what Puffy said?
Yeah, exactly.
Big Papa, man.
I've done those things. As he said, I'm in a fraternity. And so I've done some incredible things in my young life. Incredible things. I feel like more men should. I think you get a better perspective on life and women when you've had certain indulgences that I've had.
Right.
There was an instance where me and a friend of mine were on campus, and we were just walking, we were just hanging out, and these two young ladies are like, "Hey, where y'all finna go?" And we was like, we looked at each other, we looked at them, we was like, "Finna fuck y'all," and they was like, "Let me get my purse." And they came down. So I've had experiences like that to be like, you know what? These hoes be going.
Right. But that's nice so you don't have to put in all the work, though. Because, when you go on a
date.
I
love them for it. Like, oh, my God, to this day, if they said, B, I'm down on my luck, I want to help them out because they helped me in my time of need.
That's deep. That's deep.
That's what good friends do.
That's
right.
true.
Exactly. Right.
That's true.
Right.
And that's not prostitution because it's years later.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's real talk. I agree
honestly, it's like if your friend says, "Hey, can you help me move? I got beer and pizza." It's like
that's true.
The same thing.
Who's the beer and who's the pizza?
JB's been with his wife 9 years. I've been with my girlfriend 16 years. So we're kind of we're kind of like out of the game if we had to get back in the dating game.
I don't know nothing about what's on these streets.
Yeah. Good. Now, are you a single guy or are you doing the dating thing?
I've been dating for about 4 years now.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Shane's single over here.
Oh,
we out here getting
I'm single. Shake up, ladies.
Yeah, Shane.
Share with us, Shane. Tell us stories.
I'm currently
I live vicariously through my single friends. Come on.
That's what I do too.
I'm currently single. I don't have too many crazy stories, really. I don't have a lot of game, I'm not a player. I don't go out there and I'm not a chick magnet, so to say. So I kind of like occasionally will get lucky.
Shane,
I'll take what comes my way,
Shane, this is the 21st century.
I know.
Just buy it.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Purchase it, my man. What are you doing? What are you, a caveman? I don't have game.
I don't know what to do.
You got a credit card, right?
That's what I'm saying.
You're right.
JB, Madman, I get it. Hey, look, that is just a different era, okay? You had to go out there and hunt for it.
Yeah,
it's on an app.
That's real. That's real.
Just get the Tinder Pro or whatever.
There's delivery
I want the premium.
Right, yeah.
Come on,
I guess so. Oh, have you guys heard about this thing going on with OnlyFans?
Yes.
Yeah.
So basically, for those that don't know, the owner said that he's going to ban all sexual suggestive content from OnlyFans, which is the whole point of having an OnlyFans, right?
Right.
So they announced that all sexually suggestive content will be gone October 1st, and they just recently
Exactly.
they're like, oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Because everybody was losing their minds. They're like, what am I going to jerk off to now?
It wasn't that. They started to notice their numbers decrease.
Yeah. Okay. Serious question. What would guys use OnlyFans for, if not to see
Vagina?
I
I don't know. I don't. You know what I'm gonna say this. I don't think them people like just started off and invented this app to say we just gonna sell coochie on her. You know what I'm saying? Like I think them men had good intentions. They were like, hey, because the point of it at first was to be like an artist and you be able to talk to fans and stuff like that.
That's what it was?
That was the total intent of that album. But as you said earlier, and we have all said as men before, pussy is undefeated.
Fucking defeated.
And it works. People are gonna pay. Women know, man, we in the age where do you know how lame you have to be to pay for some pussy on the internet that's gonna go off when you can get it for free on porn sites? Do you know how much of a sucker you have to be to do that?
I don't even think it's that. I think it's an addiction. And we're not looking at the mental health.
You know what? It got to be something so I can feel better about it.
It's got to be. It's deeper than that because nobody in their right mind says, hey, we have free oranges here, or you can pay $5 for oranges. And they don't go to the free orange pile.
I like these oranges better.
It doesn't, I don't get it, but I guess.
You know what it is?
What's that?
These oranges that cost $5 come with pussy.
Yeah.
It's like internet peep show, basically what it is. And that's like stupid. At least at the peep show, she's there. I mean, it's a wall, you know, you can't see that, you can't get it, but it's crazy.
I look at it as the internet strip club or gentleman's club. You can pay $20 for parking. You can pay another $20 to get in. You can pay another $10 or $15 for wings and fries, and then another $15 to $20 on drinks. And then you can try to get your lap dance and spend another $20, $45, $50 and all that. You can spend that money, and that's fine. You can have a great time. Or you can have this chick pop her puss and squirt for $20. Get your nut off and go to sleep.
I save my money from wings and fries and invest in ass and thighs.
Tomato at that point. Once it rhymes, it's together. It's all good. I agree with it.
But I'll say this, man. This show was not intended for vagina to be popped, right? This has great content. It's great dialogue. It's great chemistry here.
Yeah.
I've seen the other episodes. It's always good content, and it's doing well, I'm sure. But if you get a bitch to sit on this little blue felt thing and squirt,
oh my god,
numbers are going to shoot through the fucking roof.
I can't lie. If you offer some type of free weekend, I would I would like sign up for a free weekend, like if you had that.
I said a lot of my friends aren't real religious, but I think God was really on to something when he made vagina.
That's true.
He was in his bag.
True. That's very true. That's very true. Because like a penis is ugly as fuck.
Nobody wants to see that.
It's a damn tool. It gets just floppity flip. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing handsome about a floppity flip. Look at that. You can't be handsome like that. That's stupid. But
even when it just this.
You know what I'm saying? But then it loses its power and floppity flip. Right back. You know what I'm saying? It's stupid.
Like when it's like this, like what else does it do?
But like vagina, it looks beautiful. You know what I'm saying? When it's manicured, it's like a yard. Because you can glass the whole neighborhood, derelict homes and shit.
Yep.
Yeah, it's all bad. Cut the grass, shave up a bush. It's the beautifulest thing in the world. That's a pussy. Yep. It's just all the same thing, bro. Like that is, man. I don't know. Vagina is just a beautiful thing. Shout out to my wife. Hi, babe.
Hi.
How you doing?
I think, to your point though, vagina is like, grass. And
it is. It's like a yard.
Because even people live in dilapidated houses. So this vagina doesn't lose.
It doesn't.
It does not lose.
It's real true.
I had a really serious job interview today, and the interviewer asked me what I do for like hobbies. I told her about the podcast on this network.
Oh, okay. I'm probably watching this right now.
I hope she's not watching it right now because
the views
would I be fired quick.
You know what? I just want to say that if I was a job that was hiring, I would hire Shane.
So I would.
Hey,
he's a great person.
Thank you.
I think he has great work ethic because I saw him today.
Yeah.
Okay. That's I believe.
I was here. I was on time. Right?
Not only that, Shane, in the middle of a great conversation about vagina, brought up his job to let you know what comes first.
That is a trustworthy employee.
Yeah.
Right.
Dedication.
Hire him.
then pussy.
Higher shame.
Because at the end of the day,
Higher shame.
at the end of the day, as much as I love pussy, sometimes you just gotta look out for yourself.
That's very true.
You gotta do that first.
Well,
you gotta do that all the time.
You need the money first.
Yeah, because you need the job in order to
That's
buy
what I'm
the
doing.
pussy.
I'm saving up. I have a separate bank account for pussy from here on out.
So let me ask you guys.
You go to the bank and they're like, no, this money's going to the pussy account.
That's a pussy account. That's a pussy account.
I want to diversify my portfolio.
So let me ask you,
401p.
Right. Yeah.
let me ask you this question. For those of you who have daughters, and feel free to choose not to answer, but selling sex is an industry. We just discussed it. It's a lucrative business. There are women who have no actual 9 to 5. They just do the OnlyFans. How do you, as a father, get to the terms like, yeah, my baby's successful, and be proud of it?
I don't have any kids.
Man. I don't know. See, that would be tricky. That would be tricky.
But then you have to get to that. Like, I don't want to leave it at that. You have to get
No,
to
you
the
don't
point
have
where
to
you love
do
your
anything. No.
But I think that's better than her being a prostitute, right?
Is it?
It's the same to me. Selling sex.
But a bunch of men aren't touching
sex.
your baby, though. A bunch of men aren't touching your baby.
Yeah,
It's a gateway drug, okay?
You know what? This is what I related to. This is why I'm scared of it, and I don't want to prove it to. It's like when I go to my porn sites, and I'm going there. It's like you can't help when they have categories. You're scanning categories. You can't help but see a dick. I don't like dick. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't want to accident. You may accidentally touch it, and boom, and it's there. I don't want that. I don't want the case to go on my porn site to accidentally touch my daughter's page. I don't want to do that. That's all I'm saying. Like, it's all bad. That's all bad. Like, it's all there. You're going to see, I don't want to see that. Oh, no, that's bad. Like, I'm good. Like, I've already bumped into the porn of the chick I went to high school with.
Really? What is it?
That is disgusting. What is the name of it? Let me look it up.
You don't want that, man.
So
you just don't want that, dog. I'm good on that.
I wouldn't be worried about finding the video. I'd be more worried about, like, imagine like you're like doing a nice family dinner, right? And your daughter, she's very successful and everything, and some creepy guy comes up, he's like, excuse me, are you this person from the internet? And she's like, yes. And he goes, oh, I like that squirting video you did like a week ago.
Can I get a picture?
Find it out by myself or find it out from a stranger. That was a bad
She'd have to tell you, bro. I feel like I could deal with it better. Because it's really not to me. Because at that point,
that's because you're younger, man. You're a new age man.
I am, and I feel like I could deal with it better if she felt real enough and like, yo, pops, this is my life. Because flip it, right? Like, say your son was doing it.
I don't know, man.
I don't think I'm liking him either.
I mean, you're not gonna watch your son do it either. But if he was like,
gave my son this like fire worth ethic and shit, I done instilled all this shit in you, and you out here just nutting.
But what if he's using?
I'd be so upset, like, dude,
what
come
if he's
on,
using
dog.
to the best of his abilities, though? Like,
I mean,
he gets like an AVP award or some shit.
if
Yeah,
he
and
buys
you're
me
sitting
a
there like,
Benz,
that's my boy.
maybe.
That's my boy.
Man, he could be the LeBron James of porn or some shit, man.
Oh,
Right.
No, then he wouldn't have a father. That's how that works.
Can I ask another question?
Yeah.
This podcast, you did say it's sponsored by a weed.
At 420 Brand Clothing. Yeah, and we also got a massage therapy sponsor, then Executive Homes as well. But
Please don't drop
They
us.
don't watch the show, though.
Massage therapy or
Yeah.
massage
No, it's a
parlor?
legit
Like,
place.
legit,
Yeah,
like,
it's a legit place. Yeah.
But the 420 is just clothing, or do they?
They
Actually,
do T-shirts, hats, and all kinds of different.
They don't provide weed.
They don't. But they should get into that.
Hey, if you want a special massage, I hear the place to go is Dick's. Dick's, Illinois. DIX. Dick's, Illinois.
Okay, man, you gotta say that shit right. It's like a lot of words sound the same.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about the sporting goods store.
I thought it was something else.
As soon as I said it, where's that?
As soon as I said it, I went. My eyes went. I was like, wait a minute. Hold on.
Man.
Dick's, Illinois. I had a guy on my podcast. It was one of the first podcasts I did. It was like a 5-hour long podcast. We just sat and talked for the longest time. And he was like talking about how you'd go to Dick's, Illinois. And there was this like very specific massage joint probably just called massage, where you'd go in and get some happy endings, right?
It's probably
Is that
That's probably over there in Brooklyn, Illinois, or something like that. You know, one of them spots.
I'm gonna be honest. You don't have to go that far.
Oh yeah,
You can get it here.
Look at you. You know all the freaks.
You can. Yeah. I lived a wild life.
You lived a life.
are we talking? We're talking like the special massages,
Yeah.
like with the happy endings.
Yeah.
They throw
Jazz
they
hands.
throw graffiti. They put
Shane
graffiti.
is single and a great employee.
Yeah, man. You don't have to go that far.
Shane's gonna be talking to you after.
Good to know.
Shane's gonna be like, wait, hey.
Where do I go? Do you have any investment tips?
We used to have we did the podcast and we used to talk about Rhondas.
Oh,
Rhonda.
Yeah, you got
Yeah, on Page, right?
Page, yeah. We used to.
Is that the pasty bar?
That's the page.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah, I've been there when I was young.
See, we all had an experience.
the pasty bar. Yeah.
I used to actually like going there. I used to actually enjoy going there.
Man,
the last time I went there, it was weird. I don't know why. It was weird.
He's 24.
Oh, damn, you 24, Shane. I was gonna say, man, I'm the titty generation, man. Like, I'm from the 80s. I'm an 80s baby. Cinemax and titties and shit. So it's like, you can tell me I can see titties with pasties. I'm there. I'm gonna see them. I like titties. So
well, let's go to Rhonda's after the show.
Okay, let's do it. Let's get around.
Man.
Being in a fraternity, you said you had some stories. Can you tell any stories being in a fraternity?
Anything that's not classified.
Not classified. I mean, you signed an NDA. Do you sign those things? Yeah.
And we signed it in blood.
Yeah.
So being in fraternity, like it was a lot of parties. We definitely took care of our education. Like I graduated within 4 years, and everybody on my line did. Doing very well. Everybody's really successful. One of my line brothers is a chaplain at a university. The other is a dean of admissions at another. So we're all doing very well. But we partied very hard. So I'm branded. I got brands on my arm.
Oh, shit.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa. Those are big ones
bruh,
too.
I know you Brandon.
That's serious.
But they
shit
got
right
you
there.
twice?
Yeah. Well, actually 5. I got one on my ass.
Why that many times? Were they fucking up the branding?
No. I chose to.
Okay.
I only share this because
that should have been one of the secrets you don't tell, like the fraternal secret, the ass brand.
No, you can, because there's a reason why I'm sharing it. There was a point in my young college days where we would party and we would get naked at the party. We would just strip, take clothes off, and get naked. And I actually had a chick lick my ass brand.
Like, was this recently after you got it? So it was like,
it was
so
fresh.
like
It was fresh.
Like licking your wounds?
Kinda, in a way.
Did it help?
No.
It
was just, I mean, my ego.
Right, yeah.
Okay, man.
I say this to say.
At that point, she's licking the scab.
I say that to say, bitches ain't shit.
That's okay.
They shit, but they ain't shit.
Do you think she woke up the next morning and like was like, why does my mouth taste like ass right now?
Well, with a scab, it probably tastes like
peroxide or something.
I'm not sure, and I mean, again, I'm only sharing the stuff that I can share because it's my experiences, but I won't go into like detail about other stuff. But I through those experiences, I just come to understand people better. Like, chicks are into some nasty shit. Yeah. They really are.
Wow.
The only thing, the difference between her doing nasty shit and her curving you is how much she likes you.
Huh. Wow, that really puts things into perspective.
That is very true, man. Yeah. Like but what's funny, college life is like a life of experience. I wish everybody experienced. Like, I didn't really go to college, but I went to college. I don't know if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Like my two best friends were in school before me, and like they moved down to Atlanta and went to Clark Atlanta University, and so at this point, like, I was rapping, trying to be a rapper and shit. I was living. And so, like, they told me to come down there in Atlanta, try to get on. I could stay at the dorm. I literally was living at the dorm like a student for years. Mm-hmm. People at that school still call me for reunions to think I go to the school. I'm not lying, man. Everybody know I don't go there. Like, but they just invite me. I was there that long. And, like, I don't know, man. College was fun. Like, that experience, I'm not going to front. The experience of being there with my friends makes me push my kids to go have it. Like to go outside, man. Go leave St. Louis when you graduate. Do something else. Cause like it's an experience out there, man. Like some nasty stuff.
Being in a fraternity for you, but did it really help you with your social skills, you think?
I was already pretty social.
Yeah.
I think with the fraternity, it gave me more opportunities. Definitely more networks. Mm-hmm. But I was already pretty social. My freshman year of college, I started with a cast on my leg. So my senior high school, I tore the ligaments in my ankle playing basketball.
Oh, damn.
So I had to get surgery. So I'm starting my freshman year in a cast, and I had crutches, and I also had a wheelchair just because I'm lazy. And so, when I didn't feel like walking around the crutches, I would, take the wheelchair, and chicks would come up and they'd want to push you around and stuff. And all that good shit, man.
Shane's getting ideas over here.
Yeah. It was great.
Shane finna do this.
Within like the first week or so of like school starting, we had a pool party because the campus had a pool. So I was like, I'm getting in this pool. I found a trash bag, big, and I wrapped it around my leg.
Oh, you did the trash bag trick?
I got some rubber bands to tighten it and everything. I'm like, I'm getting in this pool. Fuck that. So I go get to the pool, and I'm lit, and everybody like, you getting in? I'm like, you damn right I'm getting in. I make it to the diving board. I'm like going all out, and somebody's there, blew the whistle. You get out of there right now.
Oh, no.
I never got into the pool. I said after that, I'll just fuck this pool. Fuck this school and fuck this pool.
They had a lifeguard at the college pool party?
Because it was an HBCU. We just had somebody with a whistle. There was no lifeguards.
I would have been like, come get me. Jump in.
Right? No, pray for your lifeguard.
I'm actually respectful.
Hope he do good. Hope he get out of there.
Yeah, because if I'd have drowned, I'd have wanted somebody to get
me. Hope he all right. Pray for him, y'all.
Because that's all they did. I don't know if you guys noticed about black people, but we don't really like to go to the hospital. We just like to pray on it.
I'll put some tussin on it.
Yeah, put some tussin on it.
Is it hard to get into a fraternity? Was it hard for you? I mean, is it a lot of stuff to go through? Like, is it like an interview for Shane over here? Like, did you have to do a bunch of stuff to jump through?
No, it was pretty simple, man. You just fill out your paperwork. Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated is a non-hazing organization. We frown upon that, so yeah, we just fill out our paperwork.
Y'all see how he did that?
Yeah,
y'all see how he did that? Okay.
No. Fill out our paperwork.
That was a real political. That was a real political.
We pay our financial responsibilities, and you're a member.
Sounds great.
Get a pen and everything.
He's got a script. He's got to remember.
They all are robots. Like
in case anybody asks.
Manchurian candidates. You just click in. We're all great people.
So I've been considering going back to college to because I went to a community college for a little bit, got a couple of credits, but I just wasn't. I went to college because it felt like obligatory, right? That's just what you do after high school, right?
Wait a minute, time out. You're 24, you went to community college and used the term obligatory?
He's a good dude, man.
Fucking white people.
Good word, man.
As soon as I could read, my dad gave me a dictionary. He's like, "Get reading, son."
You better fucking end it obligatory.
But so I'm considering going back to college. Do you guys think I could pull off like a Van Wilder kind of thing?
You look like a party animal, Shane.
Yeah.
I think you can do it, man. I think you can do it. You could be, you could go there and just have all the parties, man. But man, listen here, he gonna start college with a pussy account. Remember his pussy account?
I gotta have a separate account.
Oh my God,
no, you changed the game, bro.
You gonna change the game. You gonna be Rodney Dangerfield.
Yeah, right on.
That's who you gonna be.
I'm gonna be like the Hugh Hefner of Mizzou or something.
Man, heck yeah.
Well, I don't know, man, because Mizzou got a lot of rich kids.
So UMSL? What are we?
Truman.
I should go to Truman.
You should go to Lincoln.
There's nothing in Truman.
He should go to Lincoln, bro.
Where are the hot chicks at?
Do you like black women?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you don't have to.
I do.
Up there. See how he looked up there and said, yeah.
You don't have to. But I was going to say,
I have a pause there. Yeah, pause there.
I had to think back to all the black women I've ever met.
Yeah. He's like Cecily Tyson. No, man, Lincoln would be dope, man, but Truman would be dope too, man, because it's like you want to go to a place where it's like, yo, we have nothing to do but to go to class and fuck.
Like, are you want like a real diploma, or are you just trying to have fun?
I'm trying to get a degree.
Damn.
If I want to just go have fun,
you can tell I ain't did shit. You can tell I just went to school to visit. Straight diploma. You get a diploma from this college.
What do you want to get your degree in?
Probably business. I feel like that's a pretty broad thing.
Yeah. I know
either that or IT. Because I
know a lot of niggas with business
IT.
degrees that work at Taco Bell.
Yeah, I would say IT.
I do have a back. I'm actually certified as a full stack web developer, so I have a background in IT.
You got something.
I want like more credentials, a little bit more credibility than like, hey, I went to this 4-month program at a trade school. You know, I want an actual degree.
I got you.
Do IT. Do computer science. Just because that's the industry.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's because I got a degree in mass communications, and that's not to say you can't get a great career in mass communications.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like television, radio, journalism. You can do those things. It's a dog eat dog world.
Right.
But computer technology, computer science.
Computers are everywhere.
Yeah, you learn how to code, man. You can write your own ticket. My little brother, he actually went to Mizzou for computer science. And I think at his junior year, he said, all right, Mom, I've had enough. And he dropped out. And he went to San Francisco, made like 6 figures.
Damn.
He's back now, still making pretty damn good money. But yeah, he's like, fuck that, I don't need it.
Wow. So he left college and just, did he learn how to code before he went there?
So my brother was really into computers like his entire childhood. Like there was parts where my stepdad, his dad would like yell, one of these days I'm gonna catch your goddamn ass locked in that goddamn computer. Like he was so mad, he would always be on it. There was a point where he got in trouble and they took the keyboard away from him, thinking he couldn't get on there. He had found a way to put a keyboard onto the computer screen to continue to play his games and stuff.
Oh my gosh.
And then when they would pull up, he would get off the computer real quick and go back in his room.
Wow.
He was that good. So his computers has been his thing, but he learned everything he needed to by the time he was junior year, and he like everything else I need to learn, I could learn
in
it
the
all.
field. Yep.
Well, I was hoping I'd pull off a Van Wilder thing. Maybe I'll just go to college and never leave.
There's no point, honestly. Once you get there, you can just stay.
Just stay, party all the time.
Get a brand on your ass.
At a certain point, that's something that's got to happen. At a certain point, it's got to be creepy, though, right?
Is it?
If you're doing the Van Wilder thing, because you get older.
You're balding,
and like everybody else is gonna stay the same age.
Creepy's a state of mind, my man. It's all about the perspective.
Look at you.
This is a wise man right
You've
here.
talked yourself into a lot of stuff. That's what that tells me. You barely say no. Nah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
No, I don't know if I'm gonna ever use this bit, but I'm working on this bit where I say weed gives me superpowers.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I get high, I can see bad ideas. That's like, yeah, man. Most people can see into the future. I can see bad ideas,
and I like them.
And I can figure out the ins and outs of those bad ideas.
We got like 15 minutes left. Let's talk about your guys' comedy now. JB, talk about how you got into comedy to the audience here.
Well, pretty much, I ain't gonna lie, my entire life I've been like a funny dude. I'm not gonna lie. Like, always been funny, always been like a class clown and shit. But like, I knew I was gonna do some type of comedy, period. I was just scared in the beginning. I'm not gonna lie to you. Even when I was rapping, I was in Atlanta. I always was going to Uptown Comedy Club every week, but I was too scared to get on stage because I've always liked comedy. I've always liked making people laugh. And at one point, a guy I was cool with, he was doing comedy, came back to doing comedy and invited me, say, man, if I do this, I want you to come out. You should try this and do it too. And honestly, that was 3.5 years ago. I got on stage at an open mic, and I honestly haven't stopped doing it since. Like, the bug bit me. I mean, from writing all the time, like it's honestly something that I can't say I've made into. I've just molded myself to be what I'm trying to mold myself to be and what I want, because comedy has been really a part of my life forever. I can't even lie to you. Like, it's literally been forever. My father's a funny guy. My uncle's a funny guy. My grandfather's a funny guy. Like, it's just.
Do you think comedy is something you're born with? Do you think you have to have something? Or
no, because there are comics that you can go to school and learn the techniques of comedy and be funny within technique. That is very possible. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's like the painter who is a natural self-taught painter versus the guy that goes to school and learns to paint. They still can end up in the same place eventually, but talent with a little bit of hard work, it'll push you a little farther. But like, I think the love for it is something that you have to have, because that's something that's in you, because it's not a real forgiving art
at all.
No,
it's not forgiving at all. You know what I'm saying? Like you get beat up a lot.
Yeah.
You get like disappointed. It's a lot of self-doubt. It's mainly a lot of time in your own head. You know what I'm saying? You're there with yourself and your own thoughts a lot. So you really have to love it. And I do. It's a great thing though. I just love expressing myself in any way, and this allows me to do it in a lot of ways.
What do you
man, mine is COVID. Probably 4 years. Been doing stand up. My mom is probably like a lot of my inspiration. She's the funny one. So my mom is very funny and witty, but she is definitely shy. Like, so if she doesn't know you, she's not really going to say a whole lot. My biological father was really outgoing. I don't know how funny he was. I mean, I've heard stories, but
there you go, man.
But no, so that combination, that's kind of like what made me who I am. And like JB said, man, comedy is unforgiving. You got to be a glutton for punishment in order to do stand up and to do it well. Because a lot of people, they get comfortable with hearing people laugh, so they'll only do comedy in certain situations and certain scenarios that favors them, you know, and they don't really branch out. But if you're truly learning the craft and have a passion for it, you got to go deep. You got to tell your truth on that stage, and that is uncomfortable as fuck. Because when you tell somebody something that you truly feel and they don't laugh at it, you're like, well, yeah, it is sad, huh? You know?
Did you guys ever worry about saying something's like, oh, fuck, this might not go over well or something? Do you guys ever have the fear?
All the time.
Especially in this day and age, I guess.
Earlier today. Hours before I came here to say it.
Like, I don't care how many times I've said a bit. I'm getting ready to go on stage. I'm a little fucking nervous before I said it. And I know I've said this bit and it's went over well several fucking times. But I'm always nervous, man. And I'm telling you, the times that I haven't been nervous, guess what? I was trash. That nervousness is a natural thing that you need to keep, because I'm telling you, the times I was too confident, just overly confident, I didn't bomb like a motherfucker. It looked stupid. So
do you guys remember your first time going on stage?
Oh, hell yeah.
How did that go?
My actual first time was very good. Like, it was actually very, very good. The second time wasn't that great. Like, the first time was dope. Came in front of you, nothing but adrenaline.
Yeah, I did comedy one time. Stand-up comedy, I've done it one time, and I did pretty good. And now I'm like, right after that, I'm like, all right, time to go back to the drawing board and make like new material. But I'm just kind of sitting on it like, yeah, I did pretty good. The one time I didn't stand up.
I'm going to tell you.
Prepare for the bomb.
Yeah, I know.
Prepare for the
That's
bomb.
what I'm worried about.
It's only growing.
Right.
What got me into understanding you're supposed to bomb is watching like specials of people I admire. So like, or not even just specials, just hearing them talk. So I don't care if it's Chappelle, I don't care if it's the D.L. Hewley or Bernie Mac or anybody, like anybody you could think of, George Carlin, all these people. Like, when you know and you learn that they hit mics and they try new bits in different places and all this, just like we do, and they bomb sometimes. I'm like, it's like, who the fuck are you not to bomb?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. I treat that rule like, you ever heard the motorcycle rule? Like they say, you never get on a motorcycle with a person that said they never failed before.
Yeah, yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because technically they're bound to fall, or they're lying or something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I look at that. There's comics I've heard let out their mouth tell me they've never bombed before.
And I call bullshit.
And it's bullshit. You lying, or you just talking to your family. You just doing shows in front of people you real comfortable with or whatever.
You in such a comfortable setting that you never actually branched out and actually got daring enough to like go all in with stand up. Yeah. And that's fine, because, you know, like, who am I to dictate what a person does with their hobby? You know what I'm saying? I want to make this a career. So all the comics that I've admired or looked up to, or at least want to be in a position to call them my colleague, they've all bombed. at some point. And I'm like, yep, I'm at least on the right train.
Yep.
All right.
Well, I do want to let people know if they, we do have a collective called the Black Pack. It's about.
You're okay. So you're in that.
Yeah, we're all in the Black Pack. We have our first showcase coming up September 24th at Das Vivo. That's down. What's that off of Gravois? I can't remember the address. I'm not gonna lie, but it is definitely. We have an Eventbrite, so you can look it up. It's
would it be on your Facebook?
Yeah,
it's
pull that up.
Yes, you can. It's actually. Go to my Facebook. You can go to.
This is why you need me to be your Jamie, so I can just pull this up.
Jamie.
You guys watch the Joe Rogan?
Oh
podcast?
yeah.
He's
Okay,
like, Jamie, pull that up.
Yeah, no, you definitely need that.
Yeah.
Nah, that's not that one. Nah, this
See, I would already have this on
because
the
I think that's my actual.
Big dog. Go ahead.
Okay, here we go. What are we looking for?
I guess my actual Facebook page. 'Cause I think this is the
Go to post.
Yeah.
And then,
Sorry, guys, this is temporary. Is this it?
Right there,
right here. Boom.
Yep.
See,
right there is
I'm a
me.
pro.
Look at you, man, my dog.
Yeah. Oh my God. You got Tommy Dangerfield. You got Black Charles Snare. All these guys have been on the. I think I've had all you guys now on the podcast.
Okay, so look at that. We all been here. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And it said, like I say, Laugh Till It Hurts, comedy showcase with me, Scenario, Adam Parker, Black Charles, Tommy Dangerfield hosting at Das Vivo, 4749 Gravois Avenue, St. Louis, Missouri. Doors open at 7:30. Show starts at 8. You can hit me up for tickets in my inboxes and stuff. 15 advance, 20 at the door. But we want y'all to come out, man. We support local comedy. We funny. Like, we actually are very funny. We work hard, and
You guys are
come through.
one of the best. Yeah.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate
tickets
it.
are only $15.
Yeah, 15.
Save your OnlyFans, folks. Put it in the tickets.
I would like to add that the Black Pack believes in diversity because we have a white guy on our very
That's very
first
true.
The token white guy.
Yeah,
Right.
he's actually like when you go to the restaurant and you look at the little salt things, that one speck of pepper in there, the one speck of salt in our pepper. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate him, man. That's my dog.
Yeah, we like to mess with like real comics, real funny guys.
Yeah.
So like if you see us do a show with them or we do anything with them, we stamp on them. We sign off.
They funny.
Well, you have no women though on this thing.
In the future, we will. This is a showcase. This is a dude thing.
Yeah,
but,
women are doing a lot in society now. They have their own things.
They burn a lot of bras for this time.
Yeah, we don't want to get in their way. We'll slow them down.
We don't want to be persecutions.
I know we got to wrap up, but
Yeah.
does anybody remember when ESPN was a safe space for men?
What?
Is
it no longer?
It's no
I guess
longer.
it's no longer.
Because I mean, not that women shouldn't be on there and they're not doing a great job. I just feel like, it's just not about guys anymore. Like, we don't have a guys network.
Right. Well, they're like, we gotta be more inclusive. We gotta have a chick.
Lifetime is
do the
totally not an
reporting and all
inclusive channel.
At fucking all.
Every man has hit every woman on that channel.
Neither is the
There's no
oxygen.
representation of good men on
At
Lifetime.
all.
Yeah. I always thought like they'd never bring back the Man Show. Remember the Man Show back?
Yes.
Like they couldn't make. Would they make that today? I don't
No,
think
it
so.
wouldn't make it. It wouldn't make it.
we
It'd
would
be
get
gone.
canceled.
God,
you
they
guys
had
remember-
women on trampolines. That was a great place to watch TV.
Do you guys remember Spike TV? It was like the network for men.
dude,
They had a show called Mansers where it was like how much do I have to fart to die? It was like stupid questions like that.
But only stuff
All day
that we
long.
would appreciate.
Yeah. It was like, who has the biggest boobs on the planet?
Well, considering that they can call us toxic, I mean, I guess farts have no place on the network. It's horrible.
I don't know, man. I just that ESPN thing. I don't want to say it bothers me. It's just something I noticed. Like
You got some
women's
feelings
sports.
today.
Women's sports. Like it's important. It's valid. It's good. Just not enough to have its own television show.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you guys telling the people, man? Get them their own station. God. Give them their own channel.
And we were good with the podcast up to that one right there.
There's nothing.
Such a good job.
You're doing better, man. Damn, bro.
There's nothing worse than seeing like a great tackle or dunk followed by a tampon commercial.
Oh my god.
It's nothing fucking worse.
Oh my god, that's funny. Well, all right, well, man, you guys, this was one of the best podcasts.
Oh, we appreciate
you
it,
guys
man.
ever.
Appreciate it.
This
Man.
show's
you guys.
one day before my birthday.
Oh, you gotta come before 25. It might be some pussy you can buy her that night.
There's gotta be.
You gotta come.
Get your account ready.
I'll put money in my pussy account right now.
You are getting a birthday shout out on that one.
Yeah, I got you, Shane. Man, you gotta come through, bro, for real, man.
So definitely check out JB's gonna be helping us out with STL Live season 3.
Yes.
We're gonna be doing a lot of great things at the Soulful Illusion Studios, so we're gonna be doing a lot of fun shows out there. Check out our sponsor, 420brandclothing.com. Use that pod 420 to get 15% off your purchase, and subscribe to the Daily Dirt with Dustin Diggs on YouTube, and like the Artists United Network on Facebook, and we will see you again tomorrow.
For sure.
Adios.
Peace out, y'all.
Go beast on them. I go beast. Go deep, I OD on them. Apply pressure, put heat on them. Put that 500 degrees on them. Countdown, levitate. Going up, elevate. Watch me demonstrate. On time, never late. I grind, celebrate. No pump, fake, hesitate. I've been scoring every day. Champagne Perrier. Since 9-3, been in the box, now I'm stepping up to home. Like straight out the sandlot, now I'm plotting on the globe. Go beast. 420 brand.